How about that?
I like to think you can do anything if you try it with confidence.
Well, some good advice maybe, depending on what you want to do with it. Either way, what we do have is a bit of Vp.Prodigy taking on Big and their Omen Academy. It's going to be a T-side start for the German side, and even a Tech 9 on Nick. Harry, you said that he's going to have his biggest performance yet. Well, he's been dropped to Tech alongside his armor. How about that?
Yeah, I love it. Big faith in Big Nick.
Is it well warranted?
Well, down towards this B site for Vp.Prodigy, they've got one goal, and that's that invaders must die. Omen moving in, and oh, cheerful with the first. It's an Omen, man. As the trades, these are all Prodigy references, by the way. Oh. It does tie in on a very deep level. Hugo, I can see you didn't understand that. Nope. 4-on-4, and Big Omen Academy are going to duck themselves back out of Monster.
This is a bit screwed because even though everyone's here, sure, VP are going to have more than enough realization to rotate out. The only way this could maybe work is if Big like recommit later in the round. Like maybe they're going to show the bomb mid and go back down con. We'll see, because they still left Lapex outside the B bomb site. So he seems to have an idea here. We'll see where it goes and how it manifests for Big. Got a lot of spots to clear first. One man back in the bomb site waiting. And Big. Oh, they're going to send Lapex out first. I kind of like this. It is just going to end A them unless Lapex gets a lot of space. Actually, a lot of space is being got. It's just con to worry about. B is free.
Oh, this is weird now.
They've got to wait.
This is weird now. Lapex also the IGL, right? So with him getting this kind of a vision, this kind of a spot, he's calling for the rotation back down, and Lomik only good for the first, but that was the bomb spotted. They don't know about Lapex, who's so deep in the site. If he can get a couple, oh, there's one for Lapex, out from heaven, tag onto the other, and Aqua's going to follow up. Lapex with two, and that is a wonderful little pistol from Big Omen Academy. Great stuff, great mid-round cooling, great decision to change that one on the fly. And so now, Big Omen Academy looking to get off to a rip-roaring start here.
Yeah, lovely little rotate there. Nice call. Big. Already showing off some style, some flair, some finesse. Vp.Pro, we got the old logos out as well. But it's out with the old and in with the new. Let's see what these young guns can pull through in this second round. It's a forced buy for the Russians. Taking some water control. Scout on Lomik as well. Creepy Crawly Academy. Come flashing out long. Big. Lots of room given. Scout was in middle. Now it is posted on long from the site.
Yes, just this slow creep around the map right now for Big Omen Academy. They're going to send this bomb back through spawn and group up with Aqua outside of the B site. This is all going on while Glaive tries to sell a little fakeroo over here into A. Only one Molotov going in, but it's kept 3 players up here on this upper site. Bloody, well, he does deal with Glaive up on A. They lose Result inside of B, and with Rufire falling as well, that might just seal the deal on a save here out of the Vp.Prodigy.
Yeah, fake was good, right? Glaive, you may die, but you know, you kind of laugh when you die there. You know that you've done enough to probably win the round. That's the hope, at least, and the hope was, you know, well-founded.
Oh, look, they are still keen, though, Hugo. They still want to give this a go. They want to give this a look in. And, well, they take a peek inside of Pandora's box, and they don't like what they find. Lomik with this scout, while he does mop up one player, he's looking to get out of there. Big Omen Academy onto a second. And that there. The little late play into B, the A fake throwing over, keeping a lot of bodies up on A. It meant that really you needed at least 1 kill out of the 2 players down on B if you ever even wanted to consider that as an attempt. And so with that not coming through, it was destined, not distant, destined for Big Omen Academy to get that round.
What is the problem with Pandora's box? Like, why is it so hard to shut it? I never know. Maybe Big do. We'll have to find out if they're discussing it here as we jump into their Teamspeak.
Auch A pushen, wenn sie bedrängt sind, wenn wir Raum eingenommen haben.
Ja, das ist gerade noch egal, wir spielen 2-0. Lass uns bitte naden, einfach zielen zu dritt. Def B abhalten, Def Con halten.
Ja, ich konnte nicht legen, weil Alex die geblockt hat.
Def Con zielen, ich molly jetzt für dich Con, weil sonst bist du zu spät.
Ja, guter Call.
Ich geh Mitte close, ja. Ich gehe anti-close.
B gar nichts auch geworfen.
Mitte
Mitte
rum.
geflasht.
Noch einer Mitte.
Noch ein
KP,
Flash
Alpha auf
eigentlich.
Master. Komm jetzt einfach mit. Alpha auf Master.
Alex hat gegengegangen.
Von. Ich hab Reload.
War noch Con, ich geh Def.
Ja, ich push ihn um,
Plätze
Alter.
auch, glaube ich.
Push ihn mit Mac. Ist die Sau.
Kann er
Ich
den.
blitzer Flasher halt, ne?
Das ist
Alter,
einfach
Alarm.
Alien geschlossen.
Halt hinten.
Keine Equip mehr usen.
Wo ist die Sau? Oh.
Alex, bitte noch nicht jetzt mit Ava anfangen, nur damit du Bescheid weißt.
Nee, alles gut. Ich wollte nur nicht AK kaufen, die hat nämlich 3-7.
Ich sag nur.
Keine Ahnung, wo die Sau ist.
Vielleicht geht der Late nochmal drauf. Am besten nicht sterben.
Nice.
Nice.
Pappen.
Yes,
All right,
indeed.
so here we didn't get our answer to the Pandora's box question
Damn
from
it.
Big. Surprisingly, they weren't talking about it in that
Well,
round.
I understand it.
But I can give you an answer,
Oh,
Hugo.
okay.
You see, it's simple Greek mythology, really. I
Sure.
think you should know this one.
Yeah.
So Pandora was actually, allegedly the first woman created by the god Prometheus, right? So then he created her. She had this little box that he gave her, and he said, like, don't ever open the box, by the way. And then,
Classic.
of course, as with all religious stories, the moment God weren't looking, mate, what does she do? Open the box. Out came all the troubles of the world, never to be recaptured. And so there is
Yeah.
the saying,
Well,
opening Pandora's box.
I know all of that, funnily enough. You
Oh.
just gave me a history lesson what I already know. The question was...
Why did you ask?
Well, no, because you didn't hear my question, clearly. My question was, what's so hard about closing it? Why can't you close the box? Why is it
Because
too late?
it's captured all the troubles of mankind inside of it. Well, it was actually a jar. The box part was a mistranslation that
Oh.
caught on for the longest time.
She
So.
could- if it was a clear jar, she probably could have seen what's inside. I don't know. When I have all my problems, I just box them up, I jar them down, and I never look at them again.
Exactly, you never look at them again. And if you did look at them, Hugo, if you did open that Pandora's box, you'd have hell to pay. So
You're right.
there we go, right? A little
Okay.
5-on-4 out of the gate. Vp.Prodigy in the lead, and it's all thanks to Resol. I'm glad we were able to
Yeah,
clear
no,
that up.
That's actually, wow, you've done something there. Okay, let's see what Big can do in a 4-on-5. Orbs up for Lomic. Result with the first, as you said, and a bit of a B stack. Monster side, are VP ready for a commitment? VP might be right in this lean. Kong getting cleared. Maybe Lapex will throw some utility in middle, but he wants to actually make it down to lower with his team. You don't want a 3-man attack in a 3-on-5. Oh, our Monster. That Org almost spotting. I think it's about to get the info.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, he's not aware.
Nick!
What? The
No,
double
but
entries.
cheerful with the response. He's quickly disintegrated whatever little embers of hope were still burning for Big Omen Academy in this
Okay.
round, and Lomic comes in to save the day. Big stuff from Nick with the openers, but an even bigger response from Cheerful means Vp.Prodigy are on their way to their first of many rounds.
Wow.
Or maybe not of many. Maybe that is the only round they get. Maybe
not
I jinxed them.
It's not ancient. I'm not worried yet. Yeah, good setup as well here, considering Result literally got timed down the 9s. It's nice that Cheerful's going to be able to pick up the pieces there. The third man at Monster, don't think you're always ready for that one. And so Big, they learned the hard way about one of these setups. And I say one of, I imagine we're going to have a lot of different crossfires in this B site for VP. They certainly need to keep it fresh. Orp is hoping for that triple monster setup, and nothing's being given to Glaved. Taking the Orb, I imagine from spawn here. I might eventually give it back to Lapex. Meanwhile, though, lots of players in middle. Seems like the AWP is his for now, and it's being put to good use. Glaved catching Cheerful, aggressing with a flash on short. Bit of info trying to be gained by Result, but smoke is down. He can't see a thing. Him and Rufire side by side as they often are. Mid getting taken, and this AWP on Lomic is yet to fire off. Just sat in the toilets waiting. But his patience should pay off eventually. As Big leave B with that bomb. And start to walk into the solo A hold.
Yeah, easy does it on the approach, right? Nice, slow, just easing it in. Nice and gentle. Lomic. Not liking the way it's feeling or looking right about now. And a missed shot. It's not so easy anymore. It gets a lot rougher up towards this A bomb site with that kill going in favor of Big Omen Academy. That might just force the save out of Vp.Prodigy right away.
Yeah, Aqua, you may have said Nick's going to have a big game today, but that is not what I expected. Jumping corners to put the AWP off. And it works. All it takes is one missed shot. Nick's on the ground and he's filled your face with lead. And so that's led Big to a fourth. Not going to be hunting here. They don't really know where to look either. So much of the map open. And so just keeping their own economy. 5 alive, the AWP dragged forward. Let's dance.
I love the nightclub music on this map, man. Every night I go there to the Overpass nightclub, and it's the only way I can feel normality in my life.
You don't even get let inside. You just
stand outside the door.
So it's like real life.
This is like real life. It's about as close to it as I can get.
Why am I crying
outside the party?
Why am I crying outside the club right now? Because they won't let me in.
Ego, you ever been to a club?
2? Yeah, they didn't let me in.
No, they didn't. That's so sad. Why? Were you wearing the wrong shoes or something? Or just no shoes? I know you like wearing no shoes.
Yeah, I walk around London all
with
the
your
time.
webbed feet out.
How else do I swing across the Thames, Harry? The Thames, Harry.
The Thames.
The Thames, the River Thames. Yeah, it's all about speed where I'm from. So
all about speed.
Yeah, swimming fast with your webbed feet. Don't be jealous. I can taste the jealousy. Whereas right now, Bloody can taste the entries. He can taste the blood in his mouth. Maybe it's just iron.
Why are you trying to diagnose him? Actually, Bloody, maybe it's not blood you're tasting.
So the joke there is iron is in blood. So.
Iron is in the blood, yes.
Yeah, so it's actually, it is blood.
That's why whenever I take iron supplements, it tastes like you're eating blood tablets.
And then when you eat the blood tablets, it tastes like the iron supplements. It's great. You never know.
I want to eat so many blood tablets. They start calling me Iron Man. That would be cool as hell.
The blood tablets don't have iron in, Harry. It's fake blood. Anyway, into B we go. Man down for Big, and it's again this heavy monster setup. Yeah. Everyone here ready to go, ready to crossfire, and Result with a burst, doubles up, and hasn't even called for help. He might not need it. It's finally going to be push back, in fact. VP don't want to sell themselves down the river. And that even might force a save here. Big. I mean, it's not gone well. They trade the AWP onto Aqua, but they would have loved another kill to entice them into this bomb site. Without it, uh-oh.
Yeah, Glaved is going to take a bit of a wiggle, a bit of a jiggle in through short. But being real, you know, the chance of finding much here pretty low. You're looking at Glaive to have an incredible round. Aqua is nigh on down and out. So there's one from Glaive. However, this bomb plant could just get denied right now. Cheerful misses that opportunity, and now Glaive and Aqua have got a chance in the 2-on-3. This should not be a Big Omen Academy round. And with Glaive falling, it is just the low HP Aqua on this AWP left to make it happen. They're facing him, they swing him, and they don't give him the room. Vp.Prodigy will grab that second.
Yeah, really nice call for VP, right? It would have been easy to overplay your hand at Monster after Result gets a double. He goes down. And I feel like for a second, VP considering, oh, let's repeat, let's fully kill everyone on Monster. But they remember what happened last time, right? With Nick getting that double entry transfer. They don't want to give away back in. So they go, fine, 4-on-2, we'll just give it up. Result's done what we need. We won't give any way for Big to recover that round. Force them to commit. They get an entry, they get a plant. And the retake is nice and clean. And you need that as well on the CT side, right? Want to have a bit of money to fall back on. And so clean rounds is a prerequisite to that.
What is this background? I've been trying to figure it out. Oh, we got view with both the curtains as well from Roofire. With Result, he's on some like... I keep on talking about different players, so they're trying to switch it to whoever I'm talking about. And I keep... Oh, now we have a completely different entry. Lomic, the floating head. Sauna, maybe, in the background.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting hot here in the server as well. 4-2. Sun is beaming down. And these suits of armor, this Kevlar, it's quite heavy. What would you do with a suit of armor, Harry?
What wouldn't I do with a suit of armor, man?
Great point, yeah.
No, I'll let everyone in on a little secret, right? Me and Hugo almost ordered a suit of armor last night.
Harry almost ordered a suit of armor, yeah.
And then we realized, how would I get it home? And the way that would make the most sense would just be to wear it in the taxi. But I don't think I would be allowed in the taxi
Would they let you
wearing
board a plane
suit of
in
armor.
a suit of armor? Would you be able to get through the metal detectors? Probably not.
Well, with it being largely metal, Hugo, that would... they would really be dropping the ball at airports, I think, if they let you through.
Oh!
Aqua with the opener. Not even a suit of armor would have protected you from that one, Hugo.
Ah, that took you a second, but you really came up with it, Harry. How did you do that one? Where did the armor come from? You're so wise. You're so original. And, well, big need to be on this T side. 5-on-3 now. Lomic looking for picks, can't get them. Forget it. It's a B hit. Aqua's run out. No flash needed. The round is already won. Double entry into the B-bomb site. And Lomic looking to save. I'm not sure they're going to let him. Up connector comes one. Long, already taken. Lomic's positions are going to be cut down. And maybe his life as well. They've spotted him.
Yeah, they really want to take this AWP away, and so they will. Big Omen Academy up onto 5, and yeah, look, man.
Anything for a tan.
5 on the board for Big Omen Academy. Hugo, I do have one question for you, not CS related.
Sure.
Is the milk cold when it leaves the cow?
Ooh.
That is kind of what they sound like.
I would guess. I would guess no. I've never milked a cow.
What have you milked?
Nothing.
No?
No.
But so, do you reckon it's warm? Cows are probably warm.
I would say
on the
yes.
inside,
I would say
right?
any liquid coming from any alive body would be warm, yeah. Or most of the time. I don't really know. I'm not an expert on
Were you bottle fed?
By a cow?
By a cow? Why would you say that? What? That's so mean.
I don't know.
That's your mother you're referencing right there.
I don't know what you're asking me.
Are you bottle fed?
Now? No.
No, not
was
now,
I?
obviously.
I don't know. I was a kid. I have
How
no
didn't you
idea.
know that? I can tell you for a fact that I was bottle fed.
I don't give a damn if I was bottle fed. I'm alive, aren't I? Do I need to care what containers I drank out of as a child?
Container. That is a very good way of keeping it PG-13.
Does that matter?
No, that's fair enough. I was just curious. You know, that could have been a nice way to solve the question. Is the milk cold? But here we go. New round, new day.
New milk.
Flaved over here in middle. He's donning the AWP over Lapex.
Yeah, this little pistol stacking toilets. They're daring for some dairy right now, but no one going through the smoke. Oh, Lomic flashed in. That's one. They don't know about how many more sit inside as well. There's a nice gap in that smoke for Lapex to take, but Bloody's still here as said. Lomic's providing pressure and Bloody gets caught, so the info is now here. Big. No, there may be many more where once was. Only one. Down B. Bye-bye. Escaping.
The auto
running
shot.
into the shotgun with the mow
Result, yes, baby. Come on. Oh, traded after that by Aqua.
Winnable.
And if there was one guy left in a clutch who you don't want to go up against, is this guy. It's Aqua. He does have the AWP. He looks determined, but there is already a player here.
Oh.
Nade, lots of damage onto Lomic. However, now you've got to hit the shot, and he can't manage it. The round is stolen away by Vp.Prodigy. That last-minute commitment back down through Con into the auto shotgun AUG combo. proves to be their undoing. And if you're Vp.Prodigy, man, you take that all day long. That is a huge round to have picked up, considering what you bought into it.
Yeah, that's nice, right? You just have so many pistols and toilers putting pressure on A. The big decide, you know what? I don't want to walk into a stack. And you know what they do walk into? Okay, less players, but both well-armed. Shotgun and AUG down on the B-bomb site, and VP managed to grab themselves an eco win. And a couple of those here. And a bit of back and forth so far. Lomic, he's going right in. Oh, shotgun. And Cheerful puts it to good use. Free AK even gained. With Glaive smoked off in connector, with your B-shore control lost, you're barely out middle. This is not a good start to a round for Big. They are being given a lot of real estate on A. You just got to worry about that late backstab from Bloody in the connector. He can go very quiet, and then if he hears you're up short, can activate. There's a flash to get him in. Good flash,
nice.
Good shot, and he can't double up though. That being said, trading 1 for 1, you're already a man up. VP are absolutely fine. Now they just split 2-2 and waiting for the commit.
Yeah, Result back in this position again. Even though they're cognizant of it and they're aware, they can't seem to find him. Nick all alone. Sadly, he's only good for the first. Vp.Prodigy grinding their way back in, keeping this competitive. It's exactly what we wanted from this squad. Double Orb still in play as well, and no money left for Big Omen Academy. So this gap is about to get, you know, reduced to nil. That being 0.
Thank you, Harry, for the quick maths. Couldn't do it without you. But until that point, there is 1 round and 5 kills between these two teams, and those kills should come pretty easily. A Deagle, a P250, and 3 or 2 Glocks. Fast AF, right up long, and one man's going to get all that info. It's going to be terrifying. Bloody, he can't get the kill. Tapped out with a pistol. Lomic here on the site. Nice molly, nice nade, and it burns out another. They've got to go through into the AWP, and the AWP's got cover with the rifle. There's no getting past Lomic and his merry men. Was going to flash long. Roofire doesn't need it. And VP find themselves onto 5.
Yeah, this is a good-looking Vp.Prodigy, right? Fire ignited beneath them, getting their first W the other day. Finally having a little bit to hold on to for this VP squad. Well, you know, victory over Big Omen Academy, that would be quite the triumph. That would really kind of up the morale, not morals. Yeah. Those are different things. I've got one in spades and I've got none of the other. I'll let you decide which way's which.
Yeah, biggest.
I'll tell you this though, morale's at an all-time high. So here we go, Hugo.
Yeah, Big. They're sitting top of the leaderboard. Keep that in mind, right? They're 4-1. Fnatic took an L today, so they're 4-2. They are, you know, at least up there, but Big could be, you know, right up in the lead. Is that Flash again coming in with some supporting words, some advice here? What's he drawn on his little?
What's he got there?
Yeah, I can't.
Flash, what have you got?
Maybe he's drawn.
He's got a little. Bear? Oh my god, no! He's got the map. That's the map. He's holding the map.
Oh my god,
hand.
that's cool. Yeah.
Look at this.
All right, guys, you go there. You go there, and I'll just stay here.
Hugo, tell me what he's saying right now. Give me an epic speech.
I just did.
That wasn't epic. I didn't leave that speech going, man, yeah, I'm fired up. I know where I'm going, but come on, give me a bit more content, baby.
I don't speak Russian, Harry. Unfortunately, not well enough.
He's saying like,
no, don't try it.
He's saying, Davai Padyom.
There we go.
And Privyet Chuvak.
Well, I think he knows about his teammates. He wouldn't be saying, hey, dude.
He's saying, hey, dudes. Let's go. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Wow, maybe he said more than that, but
yeah, probably would be saying more than that. Otherwise, probably paycheck stealing. But we know Flash is doing the work right now.
Look at these anime, dude. I can't believe. Okay, right. Weplay sent us a message before this event, and they said, "Look, can you send us some pictures of your faces? We're gonna put you in the game." And I was like, What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? It sounded really scary. But seeing what they've been able to do, like the fact that they crafted these models to look like the people they're meant, you know, they're not just putting some CT model in the game and having him stand there like giving directions. They actually created the faces of these folks.
Yeah, we've had Maui, you know, building.
I want to know if
Vertigo.
me and you have any.
Oh,
Because we sent them pictures.
We'll
I've
probably be
seen
covering.
Maui.
Maybe. I want to see James, you know.
I want to see James
flying
or
over
me.
an RV with the Blues.
Or you. Actually, I kind of want to see what your one's like, Hugo.
All right, Harry. Yeah, maybe one day.
Also, I just saw, look at Lapex's picture, right? If we could go to number 8, that would be perfect. Why does he look so sad?
He's serious. He's not sad.
That's a frown, bro. That's not a...
Yeah, dude.
If you turn that upside down, it would be a big gaping smile.
Well, he's just not happy till the day's done, till the win's locked in, Harry. He's got high standards. He wants his team to show up.
Because he looks like a really smiley guy on camera. That's the only reason I was wondering, but you know.
He's a serious folk.
Yeah, on the day, right, you must have just been feeling zoned in, channeled in.
Yeah, ready to go. No time for fun and games here. No time for smiles.
No time for fun and games during this
video game. It's actually really fun.
It is.
It's also very serious, Harry. Money's on the line.
Money is on the line.
Career is on the line right now. The future.
I mean, mate, this could be like a, you know, being real, like this could be being crowned like the king of the academy teams is quite an honor for the guys that get that title, right?
Sure.
Shows who've been putting in the most work. Shows which organization has the most promising future. Now, it is very exciting. It is very cool. So we're just waiting. I think Vp.Prodigy lost a man, judging by what I saw.
I'm hoping we get all 10 players together in this one, right? Because we've had our fair share of subs already. And at least everyone is in the server, it seems like. So just waiting maybe for some pings to stabilize, some tech issues to get solved, and then we're back in. You haven't missed much if you're just joining us. It's 5-5. It's split right down the middle.
I saw some people were curious where ND is after watching that game yesterday. ND
LFT.
was actually just a substitute because Nick disconnected. But if you were impressed with ND, he is looking for team. He is building his brand, ND CSGO on Twitter. That's pretty cool. He did a great job subbing in.
To hype him up, if you missed that game yesterday, Big were down on this map. They were down 11-2. And then Nick disconnected, or rather his internet crashed. They brought ND in. Remember, 11-2 down. They won that map. ND went positive. And I imagine, you know, not just in the server in terms of like his impact, which was definitely there, definitely cognizant on the T side, a lot of great entries, but also probably, you know, somewhat motivating. Obviously, getting on with his team, because it's kind of hard to join. You know, if you're that sub, right, and you join a team, probably feeling pretty down and out at 11-2, and you manage to help hype them up and get them on the right track back to a victory, there's something to be said for that. So, yeah, NDCSGO, check him out. You're looking for a player, well, you know who to get. And hell, there are a lot more players than just him in this Academy League to keep your eyes on. And then we're back in.
Oh, we're back in. Brilliant.
Double AWP, full rifles for Big. And a very important T-side round when it comes to the money.
Yeah, and it always comes back to the money at some point. Cheerful with the opener. And this is likely going to cause Big Omen Academy to really slow this down, right? They're slow enough when they're getting the openers. So Prime will try to re-aggro over at short, and Cheerful, finding even more success on this AWP, has kept this round looking sweet for Vp.Prodigy.
Yeah, almost nothing can go wrong here, right? Big just need to group and try and find the weaker of the two bomb sites. That's pretty unclear right now. It's actually stacked up on A. They re-smoke Monster from A. And 3 CTs sit back and wait. Right now, 2 players on lower. It seemed like enough to hold down. Cheerful's done his work. And so VP are hoping the big rotate into this stack. That they are. Lurk smoke up on the A site, going to get big closer, but that's only by design from VP. They are not giving any fights away. They want big to commit. They don't want them to save. So they're welcoming big into their bomb site. But not with open arms.
Yeah, Rufai going to keep it in the advantage of Vp.Prodigy. And for Nick, he promised us a good game after that DC. However, this 1v4 is not destined for him. Vp.Prodigy now up in the lead, building upon this CT scoreline. And you know, Hugo, he said eventually everything comes back down to being about the money. Well, there's none of it for Big Omen Academy. And so Vp.Prodigy are looking to run away with this first half.
And that's very impressive considering how this started, right? It was big in control to begin this map. Now, just a bunch of pistols. And while VP have managed to win an eco, Big not quite as fortunate. Out mid they go, looking for some big deegs. Someone in the toilets.
Yeah, man, it used to be the case that like nothing was scarier than German deagles.
And now what?
I know, man. I haven't seen too many crazy German deeg rounds in a while. Back when Cash was in the pool, man, I always remembered it was the scariest thing going up against the German deagle. In this round, oh, here they are!
What were you saying?
The German deagles, they're making a return!
No. Aqua's got
3 on 2, man. This is huge, especially with Aqua's positioning. Oh, the rotations are good. They brought it back to even odds. Can VP stumble back to their feet?
Glave's trapped in pit and they know it. The orb in the open as well. Aqua was trying to cross and bloody catches the timing. Now they know Glaive is down low, but he's hit another shot. One more needed and he can't find it. Bloody sigh of relief as he finally finds that round for Vp.Prodigy, even saving the orb as well. Oh, missed a jump, but not going to cost him anything. He's got the kit. 7 rounds to 5. Okay, the German Deegs, they come alive for a moment, Harry. You willed them into existence and they can't close the round.
Yeah, just enough to get us believing, but not enough to close it out. Really, really good stuff from Vp.Prodigy to not let that spiral out of control, right? That was a 2-on-4 at one point in time. And they get away with the round, so not easy. Big Omen Academy are back in with rifles and are maybe spurred on with the success of that D ground there.
Yeah, they know the damage is big, right? I mean, even though there's only a couple of rounds left of the half, you're not really thinking about the money at this point. You can put VP on the back foot for the last. You can break it, so maybe there's a bit of hope there. Util out mid, that molly hits a smoke. VP setup on long. I have liked the variety of setups we've seen from VP, right? It's not like they've been one-dimensional at all. We've actually not seen much aggression in this game for VP, which is also good. They haven't been digging themselves holes or losing advantageous rounds. Had a lot of well-read stacks, the heavy monster setups on the B plays, now a AAA on another A attack. It's a good call for VP, but it is very quiet out B. It's no surprise. One man at long dead. Rufai, they don't expect the second player, and so he gets a trade. Still, walking up in the toilet is big. Cheerful's also at long. That's a bit dangerous because even though he's got Rufai's back, he's got the cover. A lot of the attention from Big is going to be on this position. And after they kill Cheerful, they'll know that
That's what I was going to say. In an ideal world, Rufai would be the guy in Cheerful's position right now, because when you deal with Cheerful, you learn that there's still a player lost to long, and this is something the Big Omen Academy are now ready for. They should be considering Rufai in this position. They flash him off the angle, and that there is them running away with this round. 4 on 2, not really much you can do here if you're Vp.Prodigy. They're just going to try and save. Would have been lovely if we could have caught a little position swap between Cheerful and Roofire, but that's a very minor detail. And I think a lot of it just comes off the back that, you know, Roofire's already the guy like pushed up to long corner. He just tries to follow through with that commitment.
It also goes both ways. Like, we have X-Ray. We know the bigger walking up short. Like, VP don't know that. For all you know, the next fight could be out long toilets. And then you're damn glad you've got Roofire there and not Cheerful. So, yeah, it's just a lack of info there for VP. And, either way, I would like to see Cheerful play somewhere else on the bomb site, right? Like, not play in the position the Big have to clear, know they have to clear, and definitely will clear. Look at Aqua. Like, that's all he's holding walking into A. And even though Big got the kill, they like knife out for a second, and then someone makes a call. You can see them react to it, where it's like, oh, no, one more long. Well, I need all the oxygen I can get. You can see the call come through, and then everyone suddenly looks
I hope it didn't
again.
sound like that when they did it.
Down the wormhole. down the wormhole. A lot of words, man, and not a lot of time to say them all. 7-6 here. Big is still looking to break the money. As I said, that can happen. They've just got to win this round as well. Double AWP in the way, and these AWPs have provided when VP needed them most.
Yes, they have. AWPs have been there for Vp.Prodigy. Well, we have much in the response out of Glaved. Interesting to see him and Lapex keeping this switch of the AWP going. Prime Taps is the man to open up this time around, and that's going to prompt some re-aggression here from Vp.Prodigy. Aqua is the man they're walking into, though. He sees the feet, he deals with the first, second player in, lots of damage done, but not quite trading that out. Or, not trade, wrong word. You get what I mean, not quite getting the double. But with how much damage he's lent onto Vp.Prodigy, with the info he gets, and Lomic is not able to provide, Big, they could just run over this round again. Orp here in middle, needs something big out of it, only the first before it's traded. And even though there is this early rotation, Cheerful up in the site, he's got to come up huge.
Oh, that's a quick frag. Can't follow up though, there's the trade, and still there's a chance for Result. Waits for the molly, but another one lands and he's on 5 health, he can't get away. Poor Result. Yeah, you have to laugh at that one a little bit because he waited so long for that opportunity to strike. He couldn't trade his teammate, he couldn't stop the bomb cross, and of course, it's the second molly. Now we're in that world where I was talking about, where money is a problem, right? There's been loss bonus for these last 3, so VP have a bit, or a last couple. VP have a bit, they can buy up, can get an AWP, but you'll notice the rest are going to be having trouble. 2 Deagles, 1 SMG in the last of the half. So it may have, looked really good for VP for a moment. Big have come in with a killing blow right at the end. One more round to win the half. Let's see if they can find it.
Yeah, already passed this AWP in mid, flashing him off the angle. They definitely saw that. They know they've got a player trapped here. Lomic just needs to get out of danger, and he will. These contact plays leave you having to take gambles. Right? You don't have any information as to where this is looking to end up. And right now, only 2 players down here on B.
You're just hoping this AWP can actually have impact before Big commit. You would love a 5-on-4. But Big look very interested in B right now. Even starting to move players back through spawn. They are grouping for this lower site. Lomic has taken down Lapex on short, so that's huge. As I said, the 5-on-4 is in. Big still have to commit. They've got everyone here at 25 on the clock. They've got to go. Double monster setup, great flashbang, and they find both entries. Glaive covering that left side, and that's what Big have been so good at ever since that round where they got mowed down in monster. They've been, not letting VP get multi-kills down there ever since. Wall through the molly? No, it's not going to work. Lomic has to give it up, and the wallbang will not connect. Going over the top is his opponent, hunting him down in the pit, leaving Bloody in a 1-on-2 that he just can't convert. And despite the man up for VP, despite the 5-on-4, Big managed to muscle their way in for a round right at the end. Little streak of 3, as you can see. And Big win the half. They're probably very happy with that.
Yeah, being real, you know, I think for Vp.Prodigy here, even though these kind of more passive holds back in the site, they still net them a very, very good CT half. One thing I will say that's felt kind of absent from this game was any form of CT aggression, right? So you were playing very reactively a lot of the time. You were relying on having the right reads and, you know, having the right gambles. Whenever you watch like Tier 1 CS take place on this map, I feel like you do get more CT aggression, like more info grabbing, more... I mean, really, it is just all about the info, right? It's not even so much about kills at that point in time, but there's just a lot you can do on CT Overpass with how long the rotations are, with how many kind of... fallback spots you've got, right? Like you can fight mid on an AWP, you can fall back to toilet, you can fall back from divider to the back of toilets over at A, you can go from there into the site, you know, like you can go through the motions a lot at every single stage you're holding this map. So, you know, it's worked out all right for them. 7-8 is still a good half, but it was very notable, like how this entire first half of play was essentially Big Omen Academy sneaking around, approaching a site quietly, hitting it with full utility, and then it's like just a brawl, just whoever can hold the site better, I guess.
Yeah, I think, well, let's get our taste test here, Harry, because I think we're going to see some more aggression from Big on the CT side. Maybe not the pistol, but what have Big got in store for the pistol? Let's find out by jumping into their team speak. Yeah. Some tech issues on the TS, but we'll have that for you later. We'll have more big comms in this map, I'm sure. But for now, we get to cast the pistol. Isn't that fun, Harry?
Yeah, we never get this. We never get this.
So let's see. Yeah, I was saying, I think Big are going to be a team that show us more aggro, right? Like taking con, doing these like double mid pushes with set util, taking B short, I think is like the go-to on CT side Overpass. So, you know, once we hit gun rounds, that is. For now, it's just a quad B stack, gamble setup. We've got Lapex playing for that info up on A. And he will be getting that info because very, very slowly, VP are walking up mid and long. Is this a fake, though? Is it the old show long, go con to B? Doesn't look like it. Feels like a commit for VP. And no one's rotated. Big are fully gambling. They've got the kit for the retake, but yeah, Lapex either need to 1 for 0 and get out alive, or we're in trouble.
Oh, well, he does escape. He does manage to get out of there. So we've at least got him for a 5-on-5 retake, but this is weird. This is not what you want if you're Big Omen Academy. They're going to group up, everyone coming out through the dumpster and through bank, trying to flood down these players up close, the dualies. They had a chance, but now flooding onto these USPs of the Glocks. And Aqua, he's fully surrounded. There he is, put in the dirt. Vp.Prodigy find the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, to be expected, I think, when you have a 5-on-5 like that. Those are very hard retakes with USPs, and VP just kind of close the gap. They keep the range close with Glocks, and for sure favored in that. Maybe the Julies could have started something off, but not today. Big buying up, putting everything into round 2. And I wonder if this, you know, Glaive's been AWPing in this map a lot. I wonder if it's going to be going back to Lapex at all in this CT side, if he'll be running it. Right now, Glaive scouts. We have triple B. VP are contacting it.
Yeah, they pounce out the molly, forcing the barrels player out of position, and all these entries go in the way of Bloody. This is what this guy excels at, is creating this sort of space for his team. Now, he's not able to get past Prime Taps, but his teammates might have a better run of it. There's the trade. The B site now locked in. Big Omen Academy left with a decision to either try and make this costly or just save. And they're going to go with the latter.
Yes, still a little bit scared of any hunting tees, but they should be fine to get away with these guns. VP, dangerous second round, right? Just walking through monster contact, but the late molly comes in. That does a pretty good job of displacing the setup. Bloody on the entries, as always. Quite the capable foe. Nice shot for Lapex, maybe a gun here. And so, Big, they're happy with that round. They get a couple of weapons out. They get to replay it to a degree. Deagle can be thrown over by Lapex. But really, you're waiting for that gun round, and it will come at 10-8.
Yeah, I mean, more closer to 7, Hugo, but... That was the time joke. Because you see it's almost 7 right now, so that's where the humor is there. We got, those saved weapons. That's really the extent of it. The Scout, the Galil, the Deagle dropped onto, I think Nick was the guy lucky enough to inherit that from Lapex. And he's here to help out with the B site hold. He's going to be needed. There's Nick's Deagle. Good thing that Lapex dropped that over, because it's netted the opening kill for Big Omen Academy. Now, the question's got to be asked. Can this get out of hand? Lapex from short surprises them with the Galil, and the alarm bells are going off for Vp.Prodigy. They're starting to get anxious that this is a B stack. Not even really the case. It is 4 players here now, but it wasn't from the get-go. And they're rushing down the monster players. That's the bomb. Big Omen Academy, they were not meant to win this round, and they'll walk away with it flawlessly. 5 alive, a Galil and a Scout, a Deagle on Nick. That was all they had. And they come out at 9-9, tying this game up and breaking the money of VP. Crazy, crazy scenes.
Well, Harry, German Deags, it was about time. We had a bit of a taste earlier, but this is where it really just steamrolls out of control. 1 Deag shotguns picked up, the Galil that was saved, and more AKs just tear through VP. And that will leave you longing as VP now have to force up. Result dropped an AK. They didn't pay him back, though. They left him with a Glock. At least Lomic got a little more lucky with his Deag armor.
They're really gonna do Result like that?
He bought armor and he's playing Glock. He's just got to wait for his teammates to die. But he's outside of B with the Glock, so even if they do die, he's nowhere near to get the gun. These guns right now are walking right through toilets. No info yet for Big. Triple setup at B. Nothing wrong with that. And the info will probably come fairly soon. Glaive with the Scout scoped up, and the timing eludes him. Oh, there's the info. Third rotate up to A. It's available, but it goes right back down after a few seconds. Oh no, sorry, he's on truck. So they're believing, and rightly so.
Yeah, the Glock armor on Result going to be one of the first things to make contact, and now he does have an upgrade. However, Glaive keeps it in the advantage of Big Omen Academy. There's the trade. Result getting off that Glock and onto a Galil is good for the opener, but they're not ready for Prime Taps, who's holding back this A play. Gonna take them all out of the round. Great stuff from this guy. Very exciting player to watch if you're someone who's obsessed about headshot stats like I am. This guy always giving the goods in that regard. And Big Omen Academy take the lead. Now, after force firing up their VP, they've got to finally bite the economic bullet. They're coming in with Glocks here. They're getting a Result experience.
No armor behind it, though, and no rifles to save you either. Going for a bit of a tactical timeout in this pistol round, just discussing their next rifle. Many teams will just use an eco around that you shouldn't really be winning anyway to talk it through, figure out what you want to do. But the conga line of death now departs the station, and its destination, death, as I told you.
If you go down to the toilets today, you're sure of a big surprise. Glaive is here with an AWP, and Lapex gouges out their eyes. Oh, it's just a Glock left. He will get one.
Nice.
Fair enough. Fair play.
Yep.
The AWP removed.
Get it.
But it's Big Omen Academy dealing with the Glocks as they should. Little musical number in that one there for you.
Well done, Harry. Beautiful.
I tried it. You know, that round was never going to be an Oscar winner.
No.
And it was never going to be the Leonardo DiCaprio of rounds.
Did you get a Golden Globe at least? A BAFTA?
Oh, I'd love a BAFTA.
Teen's Choice Award?
I don't want a Teen's Choice Award, because then you have to get, like, slimed or something. I know they're always doing something. Kids love slime, apparently. Or at least they did in the year, like, 2006. Slime was all the rage.
Slime was the rage. That's one way to throw the monster smoke. Means you don't have to give up your spawn for it. You can still head towards middle. Oh dear, well, out in middle is Lomic. Away from the AWP and in with the rifle. He's going to get that first. Lapex dead in party. Prime Tap's now forced down the connector. Does have the AWP on middle. He had to win that fight. Now bigger in hot water.
And the hotter the water, the tastier the stew.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
It's the big hot pot, and VP are hungry. They've got 2 kills on Big Omen Academy so far. There's one out of Nick, but all out Aqua doesn't realise they're past him. They're in bank, and he's blindsided by Lomic. Glaive, welcome to the party. Welcome to this A site. It's pretty hostile. It's pretty unfriendly, and with a CT post plant lined up for Vp.Prodigy, a retake in this round is very unlikely.
Yeah, late up connector for Nick, but he's so paranoid about everything, and Glaive might be giving it up as well. Too far gone. And so they'd rather keep their weapons. Big giving it up, and VP finding 10. This is, again, a super competitive series, super competitive map, and never has a team really started to run away with it. They've often just been trading rifle rounds, taking an eco, coming back in with a new look. VP are the same as well, up to double digits. Big can drop guns over, right? They've still got plenty of money. A lot of it off the back of winning that third round, that conversion that shouldn't have really been theirs. But they are not safe, they aren't secure yet. Maybe time to tighten it up. Couple of lone players picked off in that round. Didn't really help Big in their cause. Orb got flashed off there.
Yeah, Vp.Prodigy, they're doing their Warriors dance now. Starting to believe. That's also another Prodigy reference. I know you won't get that.
Who? That's a joke, don't worry.
And everyone's asking the same thing. You know, we're happy about Vp.Prodigy, but where are VP Pendulum? That's what we all want to know.
Is that a Prodigy reference?
That's a Pendulum reference.
Oh, okay.
Not Witchcraft, Hugo. That's also a Pendulum reference. Here we go. Prime Taps with the kill. Over in toilets. Lomic on the receiving end. Wrapping through long is Lapex, and he gets a freebie. Now there is another man in party, and Bloody's going to get the trade. Now dropping into toilets. The rest of the gang trying to get out into B. The bomb is all the way back in T-spawn, though. So someone's got to get it, and that guy is Bloody, meaning Result is the space creator. Oh, he's been seen. He's been seen.
Glaive.
Space creator, more like see you later guy. He gets sniped out of the round. And it's just Bloody left.
Yeah, he has a 1v1 right now. There's only a single player on that top site. So maybe hope, maybe a chance, but Bloody doesn't want to dance the dance. He goes back and he looks to save. That's a shame. Would have liked to see him try his hand at it, but maybe someone's done the maths and they've decided that You know what? We'd rather this gun in the next round. Bloody does have a bit to fall back on. That will make up for his lack of loss bonus. And so, yeah, the mathematicians, they may be smiling right now, but so are Big. 12-10. Another concise round. And now all VP have is to sit back on their loss bonus and wait for it to accumulate. In doing so, Big should be finding 13 unless this one rifle carries VP through a gun round. Certainly could in Bloody's hands, right? He can be so gnarly on those entries, but he's needed more than ever. Man, Glaive on this AWP is beasting right now. Thoughts?
looking good.
Yeah.
You know, Apex has been finding a lot of impact on the rifles as well. This is a little switch up in this game that I can really get behind.
Sure.
Con control taken for Vp.Prodigy in this round, but a lot of the output has to come off of this AK on Bloody K.
He's a ways away in front of his team as well. Good timing. Does see that player get back to the bomb site. Apex didn't spot him though. Apex is jumping again. He's alone at this B site, taking some serious risks, but in-game leaders often do. He's found some info now. I think we definitely need to rotate. He's going to be screaming for it. Now, this is where things get weird. It's like the pistol round, Harry. They're giving up the site. It's a retake. It should be fine, you tell yourself, with Glocks on the majority of these T players. But Big needs to be careful that it doesn't snowball out of control. Lovely spray. Apex with them all. 3 kills and cleaning it up with prime taps on a double. Forget any worry that I may have instilled in that round. It's Big keeping it clean as can be.
Clean as can be. It's clean. It's nice. They wiped it twice. 13 on the board for the Big Omen Academy squad. And now, even though you've got this reinvestment looming for Vp.Prodigy, there's no ignoring the fact that guys like Apex are starting to really feel themselves here. Prime Tap's given us a great game as well. And with Glaive, just this stable AWPing presence alongside it, this is a scary looking scoreline now.
That's the most surprising part for me. It's not like this has been a case of like, oh, Glaive's been second AWPing and then he said, actually, mate, I kind of just won it. Is that okay? And he went, fine. We've got the 5 boost. Let's check this out. Any picks, any jumpers, any heaven players? Oh, hello. 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 Oh, it's missed. You hate to see it. And now Big know they're going to take some space. You can see them push water immediately. They know they've got room with that boost. But yeah, this has been Glaive AWPing from the T side. From the first AWP, it was in Glaive's hands. And the surprising part about that is not only is it kept up, but we're seeing Apex solo A and like jump spot dice. And that's fine. Like, you know, everything's working right now. But often you would want the guy jumping dice on his own to be that AWP, taking those long fights down. You named it, long and toilers and short. So it's actually really cool that we're having Glaive play this rotational role. Apex seems to be doing fine without him. Now Glaive is here though, smoking the close sight. He might have to go over default to get that information. Still grabbing it where he can. Bit of a gap. Bloody in the connector, but it's a flick back for Aqua. He lives to tell the tale. Uh-oh, there's many more where that came from. Aqua. You've got to have your wits about you.
He's getting pressured and he's going to crumble under it. Cheerful, might be low, but it's still a 4-on-4. And we know that numbers can sometimes be enough in and of itself. Ooh, little tag onto the AWP. Glaive getting some damage off on this AWP. Only going to soften up these targets more for Apex and Prime Taps. They've got this crossfire. There's the first. The attention peeled away. And Apex lining up another multi-kill. They know that Prime Taps is here, though. They're low. He's low. Everyone's low. And Lomic is going to steal the kill. Nick, 1v2. This is your chance. And Lomic lays him to rest. 5 and 18 points of health, the difference, but it's Vp.Prodigy onto 11.
Sick round for Lomic as well. The floating head gets it done. You feel like Apex should not be dead there. Like, he does so well to double up from the long cubby. He like tries to bait the shot out of Lomic's AWP, and he just gets killed on a jiggle. So fast reactions for Lomic. Doesn't let Nick rotate out dumpster either. And yeah, Big get dumpstered in that round. They may have had the stack with all the info, with all the pieces in the right place, but they're not able to get the round. 13-11. This game goes on still. VP refusing to let go. 4 orbs, 1 per. Nick giving up Monster, doesn't want to be the bearer of bad news. Doesn't want to get picked. So he jump spots safely, hitting his head to keep him fairly low down. He can even crouch and drop a nade, and there it goes. Bit of damage, all for free.
He did get naded back and actually comes out worse in that nade, you know, dodgeball game.
Nade-a-thon.
Nade-a-thon. Vp.Prodigy leaning into a late long take, and with Big Omen Academy stacking up in the bathrooms, these two players could get bypassed entirely. Ooh-wee, there's certainly a world in which this round gets a little bit weird. Vp.Prodigy go back into middle. They will walk into this double short side setup. And that's kind of what you want if you're Big Omen Academy. A contact long play here would have been a disaster, but instead, your AWP is given a chance to fight. Now with him getting that kill, Lapex is even less expected. However, he finds himself trapped between long and con. That's not really a push we needed out of Lapex at that point in time. Will that prove to cause problems later down the line for Big Omen Academy? The A play now coming in. Glaive not missing a beat on this AWP, and Prime taps him with a dink, but not quite the double. He has softened them up, and Nick is going to claim 14 rounds for Big Omen Academy.
Oh, they're feeling it now.
Or
just
the
round
boa,
the corner.
right?
Yeah.
The boa constrictor.
Yeah. Who's getting constricted now, Harry?
I mean, it'd be Vp.Prodigy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, by the boa, the B-O-A.
That's how they spell it. Here we go. What have VP got left in the tank, right? It's an eco. They're giving away 15. They're playing for overtime. Now, VP, you know, the main org's known to long out a game, known to long out an OT, and this Academy team is actually no different in a lot of the matches we've seen from them, right? Even that opening game on Overpass against the Ninjas, where they were down like 14-5, and they still made that one a 30-rounder. They can do the same here, but they're looking for more than 30 rounds in conceding this one.
Lapex, this is good though. Ooh, they're watching
no.
it. That's a little awkward. That's a little awkward. Oh, that's not what you wanted. Oh, mad advantage taken. Result, gonna give it up. 4-on-4 now, thanks to Nick. Big Nick.
Yeah, no nades is the big problem.
Oh, Aqua, stop,
yeah,
stop it.
timing's weird here. Glaive already got caught. Aqua doesn't want to. As long as he stays alive, he cuts off their rotate to B, and so he escapes death. Lomic gets traded or gets taken down. Bloody trades, but it's still looking really favorable to Big. The only problem is his backstab. Aqua still seems aware. He's got his gun out. Roofire's walking in, and Aqua's got the drop. So problems averted. Cheerful was running down. Rufire made the call that he may have had a timing, but with him dead, it's worst case scenario for Cheerful. 1-on-3, can't hit the shot. Aqua holds strong on the B-bomb site. And after we saw that round in Connector just a couple ago, where Aqua, the round that VP won, where Aqua, you know, maybe was able to get one in con, but then kind of got a bit over himself, got hunted down, traded. You can see he doesn't want to let that happen again. He gets spotted. He just runs away. He just gets back to the safety of the B site and makes his opponents work for the round. Too much work, though. That being said, that was only eco. We're waiting for this for VP. They've got to do it. They've got to keep this going. Otherwise, it's GG. A rifle round with a 4-round streak to find.
Yeah, Rufire talking to his boys, trying to instill a bit of belief in this comeback. I mean, hell, you know, you mentioned it, day one, they turned that 14-5 game into a full 30-roundathon. This, by comparison, not even a challenge. I mean, maybe I'm painting too much of an easy breezy picture here. This has been a very put together CT
Glaive?
side, and Glaive is somehow the victor in that head-to-head. A 4-man B lean for Big Omen Academy out of the gate. Really, for Vp.Prodigy, they're taking this long control. I imagine this is just a B fake, but Result does have to stay alive to go back and get that bomb from T spawn. I hope that doesn't prove to come back to punish Vp.Prodigy here, leaving the bomb all the way back where their journey began.
And now we start to see some space getting taken. Aqua in water. Doesn't want to go too far here, right? You can see VP are resetting and rotating back through spawn. So if Aqua starts to try and clear middle, he might get misinfo. He might tell his team to watch out for long. And that's where only one player sits, faking it out. Lomic with the Yorb. He really wants a peek to come his way. Glaive's going to give it, and Lomic takes the kill on the A site. So now it's down to that B explosion. And with that one kill for Lomic, it's sold so much of a fake. There's still mid-control here for Big. If Lomic tries to join his team and rotate, he's a dead man. Aqua's so close, he's going to disallow it. Meanwhile, B is free, right? You can see VP walking through. Aqua, he's trying to find out where Lomic's going, and he just takes the kill while he has it. 4-on-3, VP in the B bomb site, and a retake to decide it all.
Bomb's not down yet. Oh, the timing on that bomb pull, man. That's so rough. He holds it for an eternity. It's just bloody left. And they hound him down. That is devastating. Counter-Strike 101. You can hold an angle for an eternity. The moment that you take your eyes off of it, that's when you're getting peaked. And that is the downfall of the Vp.Prodigy in that map there.
Really good game for Big though, right? We saw what we were kind of hoping for, a little more aggression on the CT side. Aqua was very mobile towards the connector there, especially in the last couple of rounds, really helping out close the AWP on Glaive. That was a change that we weren't really expecting to see, and man, did he look ferocious. Even leaving Lapex back with a rifle did not hold him back. He was top of the board for some time. So banging game out of Big Omen Academy, and VP keep up their loss streak, having troubles perhaps. We'll see what the desk make of it. What up, James?